Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the War Train here, and in today's video, I'm going to show you guys my newest gaming pickups. Now, before we get into it, if you guys are new to the channel and you're not already subscribed, think about subscribing, guys. And if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Please give it a thumbs up. But with that out of the way, guys, let's check out these games. So the first thing I want to show you guys is my thrift store pickups. Got a bunch of different things from the thrift store. I think I went 2 different times, so this was from 2 different visits. The first time I found a just stack of NES titles, so I had to pick some of those up. The first one I grabbed is Videomation. As you can see, this one's not in the greatest shape. It looks like somebody put their cigarette butt out on it. So maybe that's just saying that this game absolutely sucks. I have no idea. I've never seen this game before. But you know what? I got these so cheap, I was like, you know what? I'll give it a try. So grab that one, and these two are some Tengen games, and honestly, I don't own any of these. These are the first ones I've ever owned with these weird cartridges, and I got RBI Baseball and RBI Baseball 3. Probably really similar, but you know what? Like I said, I got these really cheap, and it's kind of cool to add these variant carts to the collection. So really, excited about that. And the next one, another sports title, is Baseball. This is from Tecmo. This was one that I would have played quite a bit as a kid, so happy to add that to the collection. And this one I played a ton of as a kid, and this is Bases Loaded 2, second season. This is one I played so much with my friends. Have a lot of nostalgia for this guy right here. And another one I played as a kid, it looks like somebody owned it, named Herder, and that is Cyber Stadium Series Base Wars. I got to work on getting that marker off the bottom. I already scrubbed it down, but I need to use some more heavy duty stuff on it. But yeah, happy to add this guy to the collection. And another one I played so much with my friends, back in the NES days, and that is Tecmo Bowl. In my opinion, one of the best, football games on the NES. It was all about Bo Jackson with this one. And another one, I used to have as a kid. This is a show that, based off a show that me and my dad actually used to watch a lot together, and that is Airwolf. So happy to add that one. And this next one, honestly, I wasn't sure if I had it already, but I'm glad I picked it up anyways, because I did have it, but mine is got the top sticker ripped off, and that's Excitebike. Just such a classic game on the NES. I got a lot of love for the black box games. This is one I had early on in the system's life and played the hell out of this one. Me and my brother and sister used to make our own tracks with a bunch of road slicks, and we thought it was funny to torture each other, but really I think we were torturing ourselves having to watch the other one race those tracks. Another one I played a ton with my brother, glad to have this finally in the collection, and that is RC Pro-Am. Honestly, can't believe that I haven't, owned this game again. It's been a long time since I had this. I can't believe it took this long, so definitely happy to add this guy to the collection. Another one, I can't believe I waited this long. I do have other ways to play these games, so it's never like a huge rush. But that is Friday the 13th. Absolutely classic NES game. Same with this one. I played this one so much with my friends. I have a ton of nostalgia for this game right here, guys. And I got a PS2 game and 2 PS3 games. And the game I got for the PlayStation 2 is Sega Bass Fishing Duel. I never played this one. I did play Sega Bass Fishing on the Dreamcast. I used to play that one a lot with the real controller. That thing was absolutely awesome for the time. It had motion controls. I think it had rumble as well. That was absolutely awesome. So when I seen this, I knew I just really enjoyed the gameplay of, the one on the Dreamcast, so I figured I have to pick this guy up. So glad to add that one. And I, seen this and I figured, you know what, why not? It was dirt cheap, and this is, as far as sports games, I like playing hockey on, consoles probably more than just about any other sports title, honestly. And this is NHL 03 for the PlayStation 3. I don't think I currently own any sports games on PS3. Maybe if I do, it's only like 1 or 2. So definitely had to add this guy to the collection. When I seen that this thing was in nice shape, definitely wanted to add a hockey game. And when I seen this for the PS3, I was immediately, it was already sold. And that is Alien Colonial Marines. Yeah. I know this game didn't, get great reviews, because I remember I was so excited when this was coming out at the time. I heard all the reviews. It got, basically torn apart. But regardless, I definitely wanted to add this to my collection. So when I seen this, definitely had to get this guy. So that was all my thrift store pickups, guys. So now I want to show you guys some of the 3DS games I picked up. Now every one of these is factory sealed. Like pretty much most of these I bought just to have in the collection, and possibly in the future sell them, once the price of them goes up. I already have all of these games, so, but I figured these are games I wanted to have either a sealed, copy in my collection, and if I didn't, or if I already had one in my collection already of these games, then I'll hold on to some of these other ones to sell down the road. And I'm probably going to do this with more 3DS games, because now is the time to get them before they're gone. So the first one I grabbed is Animal Crossing New Leaf. These are, I want to say, all the Nintendo Selects versions. So yeah, I'd rather pay $19.99 now for a sealed copy than, maybe not have this game sealed and then down the road want one and have to pay $120 for it. So definitely happy to add that guy. The next one is a really great game on the 3DS, and that is Super Mario 3D Land. So yeah, had to grab this guy when I seen it, because these are getting really hard to find at this point. And the next one is Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. And I recently, bought another sealed copy of this. So I want to say, just in the last, maybe couple months, this might even be my third that I picked up. Like I said, I'll probably wind up selling these off down the road when the price of them really jumps up. And the last one I grabbed, or last two, are both the same game, and that is Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. Yeah. Now, my buddy Chill Scissors, he found one of these at a Walmart for $5. And once he sent me a picture of that on Facebook Messenger, I searched all the, the area around me to find a deal like that. I wasn't so lucky. But, I did wind up, picking up some of these games sealed when I seen them. And that really made me think about it, like, man, if I want to get some sealed copies of this, now is the time, because I know the regular print of this is already going for over $100. So the next thing I'm going to show you guys is, just like those, something else I already had in my collection, but I wanted to add another one. This way I could have one sealed and I could use one of these. And that is the Monster Hunter Rise Pro Controller. Absolutely love the design on this controller. I staring at the other box, the collector in me wanted to keep it sealed, but the gamer was like, man, open that bitch up. So, yeah, I did the next best thing. I just got another one. So now I can play with one, and I can still have one sealed, the best of both worlds. Honestly, I didn't have the money at the time to pick up two, and I didn't think that they would still have them. So when I seen that they had another one, like a week or two later, I absolutely had to grab it. So happy to have, been able to grab the second one. So this, next game that I got is a big box for the Wii U. This is a game I didn't have in my collection. Not the greatest game, but I still wanted to add this one to the Wii U collection. Eventually, I do want to get all of the big boxes for the Wii U. I really like collecting for the system, and I really do like the console. But this is Animal Crossing's Amiibo Festival. Awesome looking box, comes with the 2 amiibos and the game. Yeah, definitely had to pick this guy up, especially too, I pretty much have all the Animal Crossing, stuff at this point. So I was like, at this point I might as well just finish getting the rest of the stuff. I think I need like one more amiibo, the Timmy and Tommy amiibo, and then I'll have all the Animal Crossing amiibos. But yeah, definitely wanted to add this to the Wii U collection. Now's the time to get the stuff for the Wii U, and I'm trying to take advantage of that pretty much one game at a time, because man, there's a lot, and some of them ain't cheap. And the next one, is another one I wanted to have a big box for, but I already did have the game, and I do have the amiibo already, so I just ordered the box, and I made a big box version of Yoshi's Woolly World. So yeah, really cool to, finally have a big box of this. It looks absolutely awesome. Especially sitting next to the, other Yarn Yoshi amiibos, the Mega Yarn Yoshi and the Poochie amiibo. Definitely cool, having all these different, Yarn Yoshis and stuff. Absolutely love this game, and I do like this Yoshi, this woolly art style. I wish they would port this guy to the Switch. And before I show you guys some more games, I want to show you 2 things that my good buddy Dan from my local GameStop, he hooked me up again with some, commercial grade posters. Now, the first one, really awesome, and this is the Mario 35th anniversary, artwork. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, just with all the different Mario games on this poster, it looks stunning. I may even already have this one. I don't think so, but I gotta check, because I know I have a bunch of these now. But if I do have a second one, I'm gonna give this to my son. He wants this in his room so bad, and I do want to give it to him. But yeah, absolutely awesome. Happy to add this to the poster collection. And he also hooked me up with this massive guy here. This double-sided, Persona Strikers, hang poster, I guess you'd call it. If you can see here in the corners, there's holes. This thing would be hanging in the GameStop. It is double-sided, so that is really, really cool. And same exact thing on the back. But yeah, so you guys can just see the artwork. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Really happy that he gave this to me. Definitely gonna have to hang this thing up. So now getting back into some games, show you guys some, regular Switch size Switch releases. The first one is one I found at a Walmart. I haven't seen this game anywhere else, so I don't know, if it has a small print run or what, but maybe just, nowhere else sells it. I don't know if it's exclusive. And that is Space Invaders Forever. Definitely had to add this one to the collection, guys. The next one that, I would have got this day one, but if you didn't pre-order at GameStop, they weren't getting extra copies, and that is Taxi Chaos. I forget where I got this. I think I might have got this off of Best Buy's website. But yeah, definitely had to own this because, for Switch, this is probably the closest we're going to ever get to a Crazy Taxi, especially because Crazy Taxi had all the 90s music and stuff. If there was a re-release, you'd never get all that music. And this next one I had pre-ordered, I asked for their upcoming games that were coming out, and definitely had to check this one out. The gameplay looked interesting, so I had to grab it. and that is Poison Control. And this is the Contaminated Edition. Comes with some extra goodies in there, so definitely always good to see that. It has some unique gameplay, kind of reminds me a little bit of Splatoon, but yeah, happy to pick this one up. And I also picked up new Pokemon Snap. My kids already have this in the Switch. Yeah, definitely had to pick this guy up. You know, it's crazy that the original came out like 23 years ago or whatever it was. Yeah, so had to grab this. I'm probably gonna play this. I want to see, the visuals look stunning. So yeah, definitely had to grab that. And that also did come with a poster if you ordered it from GameStop. And this is a double-sided poster. And I know if you got it from Target, I think if you pre-ordered it, you got a picture frame. So that's cool too. And now for one more regular release, and this is from Limited Run Games. This looked awesome, the gameplay. I didn't know nothing about this game, and when I seen it was on Limited Run site like a year ago, I had to purchase it. And that is Fight and Rage. And here's the little card they send with it. Yeah, this game looks absolutely awesome. Definitely has a final fight, you know, gameplay style. That old school beat 'em up, you know, Double Dragon, Streets of Rage. So yeah, when I seen this, you know, one of these modern games with that retro art style, you know, doing a beat 'em up that looked really, really fun, I had to grab it, guys. So let me know if you ever heard of this one before or have played it, and if you have, let me know what you think. Alright, so now for a couple big box games for Switch. This first one, I don't think I showed this before, but if I did, I'm sorry. But either way, here is Bakugan, the Champions, whatever that says, Vestroya. I know that this game got annihilated online. You know, it's kind of like a Pokemon game. I've never followed the Bakugan series or anything. I don't know much about it, to be honest. But I really like this box. It, you know, is like embossed there and sticks out. It looks, you know, really cool. The artwork on the front. So when I seen this, I was interested. It comes with a little toy in there. And then when I seen it was on sale, you know, I really thought about grabbing it. So I wasn't sure if it was. I took it to the register, and when the price came up, it was $34.99, and I had to pick this up. Because I looked online, this game at the time was already selling for like $65. So yeah, I was like, 35 bucks. I could have flipped it right away, but no, I'm not into flipping games. But regardless, definitely something I wanted to add to my collection. Alright, so the next one here is another big box game, Crypt of the Necrodancer. Yeah, absolutely awesome. This came on a physical release. You know, I pre-ordered this from Best Buy. This is a collector's edition. Comes with a bunch of goodies and stuff. In the side, this side here, you can see you got the game. You got a steel book in there. So yeah, really cool. I think there's a mini CD in there with some of the music and some art stuff, but definitely wanted to pick this guy up. And this next one, when I found out this game was even happening, I had to pre-order it, and that is R-Type Final 2. Absolutely just fantastic that they made another R-Type game. You know, I thought this series was done, but they brought it back, I guess, for one last one. That's why it's Final 2. You know, this is the inaugural Flight Edition. This is one of these NIS America games as well, so yeah, definitely had to grab this, guys. Really cool that they made another R-Type game. The gameplay on this game looks absolutely awesome too. And the last two games are for PlayStation. This next one, I had to pick this up. and this is Nier Replicant, remake of a PS3 game. You know, Nier, these games, they look awesome. I like the art style and the gameplay. So when I heard and seen the gameplay of this remake, I had to grab this guy. And the last one I got for the PlayStation 5 is Returnal. Absolutely fantastic game. I am loving this gameplay loop that these guys created here. But it's also a love-hate relationship. This game is ungodly difficult. It is addictive though. It's so hard. When you die, you start at the beginning, but man, is it so damn addictive. I've been playing this like non-stop. I want to say I'm about 20 hours deep in this game. I'm only at the second stage. You know, been to the end of it, but I haven't finished it yet. Man, this game definitely demands some time and some, you know, it demands you to be paying attention. I can tell you that. It is no joke. But it looks great. Great gameplay idea. Definitely interesting. I don't know how the story's going to end. It's really weird. You get it in flashes and stuff, but nevertheless, an awesome sci-fi style game on the PS5, and honestly, this is the first PS5 exclusive. Demon's Souls was as well, but that was a remake of a PS3 game. But you know, this is built from the ground up for PS5. Absolutely awesome, guys. But definitely, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, guys. What did you like out of this stuff? But again, if you're not subscribed, think about subscribing, guys. And if you enjoy the video, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up. But that's it, guys. I'm the War Train, and I'm out. Till next time.